I try with the game. I have gotten better with it. I used to be really, really bad because so I got really into the game.
But what are you saying?
With my gaming.
Bad at the game or you're okay.
The purchasing. I used to be even worse than I currently am. I've toned it down a lot because there's this game called Genshin. It's a gacha game and it's like gambling in game and it's bad. Yeah, it's addictive.
How often are we doing that? What does it
I
even
don't do
look
it
like?
anymore. I'm completely free to play now. Except for like
except for the things we already called out.
No, I just get the battle pass and that's
Kindle
it.
United. We know people that accent aren't reading.
I actually read. Thank you.
Go to the library. You live in San Antonio. I know they have libraries. Different branches. Go. It's free.
With what transportation?
Bus. I know you can get there in San Antonio.
Except for the fact that I live in a part of San Antonio that does not have bus routes like that.
Not a single bus.
Not a single.
Not one
The
choo-choo.
closest bus is 2.5 miles away from me.
Well, it sounds like you'll get skinnier.
Considering my health, I can't.
Or have the boyfriend that essentially depends on you and does nothing all day. Maybe he can take you to the library like he took you here.
Yeah, he definitely needs to pull his weight on some things.
And then he can reward him, make a video out of it, and make money. There you go. There's lots of. It's a joke.
No,
this is a very Goonie episode. Usually we save this kind of goonage for the post show. So all you non-post show people, you're getting a little taste into just the insanity that is typically in the post show.
Look, we have fun. It's a good time.
All right. Okay. I don't need to hear about it. I don't want to picture it. Zellen out $42. Cash Apping out $80. Cash Apping out $21. Cash Apping out $54.02. Cash Apping out $45.
I do love the assumption, but no. The $80 one was the only one for that.
What was the rest?
It could have been for food, gas.
What food? Why are you getting food?
Because
what gas?
So because of the condition of the house, there's a lot of times where we don't.
The house? What's wrong with the house now?
So the house is in pretty bad shape. There's a lot.
Why are we listening to our mom for advice if
Because she's the only person I have.
That's not true. You can email us now.
Well, now, but previous to this,
she's Reddit and ChatGPT and Google.
I try to do my own research on things, but it gets really confusing when you have so many people counter.
It does. Honestly, we've had lots of. That's why. Honestly, that's why we built our debt and budgeting and investing program. And people are like, why would you spend like $97 on it when everything's free online? It gets so convoluted. People really immediately contradict, and you don't know what is accurate. So that's why we put it all in one place. That's kind of why
I just trust my mom blindly. Because
don't, because obviously
I'm learning.
Not. So what's wrong with the house?
So there's raccoons that have chewed in through the roof, and
good. Is this rented?
No, it's an owned house. My mom paid a mortgage on it for several years, and she just.
This is a mobile home?
No, this is a home, 2-story in a gated community home. Like
HOA?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be happy.
No, they're not. Let it be known. But there's a hole on the roof that unfortunately is allowing like black mold to grow and things like that.
Where's the insurance usually doesn't cover critter. Does she have a mortgage still?
She doesn't. She just finished her mortgage like a year or two ago.
Well, good for her. But usually someone like her probably needs a mortgage because it forces her to have insurance. Why doesn't she have insurance? Why would you trust someone that doesn't have insurance on their property? Also, the critter wouldn't. Usually it doesn't cover critter type damage like that, but mold. Maybe.
When she got in the house, it was with my father. My father went to prison when I was in 3 years.
Oh my gosh.
When I was
Do you have anyone good in your life? Listen, we have the abusive relationship, which sucks. And there's, I'm really sorry. That's horrible. And then brother with the, crystal thing. Dad went to jail. Mom, who's not getting insurance. There's tissues right there if you need them. So is there anyone that you're able to lean on at all?
Not really. Sorry.
It's really hard. No, that's really hard. We're just looking at where life is, and that is a very natural emotion to have from just the reality of how life has been for you. And it sounds like it has been very difficult with just not a lot of people to lean on. That's very, very hard. Yeah. It's hard. I'm sorry.
And I know it doesn't. I know I'm not doing enough, and I want to do more. I just don't know where to start.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime I try and get answers, it's always so confusing, and I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be like this, and I don't want to live on my mom
off my mom, and I don't want to be enabled, and I want to take responsibility for the things that I'm doing wrong, because it is my choices, and it is my bad decisions that have gotten me here, and I understand that. But it's also like, how do I get myself out of this?
Yeah. No, it's okay. You need a tissue?
I'm good. I just need a.
You're okay.
I just need a sip of water.
Nah, it's okay. I get it. That's really coming from a place where there's this, no support, no help, and even just getting incorrect information. Yep. That makes it so much harder. That makes it so much harder. And it's not. I'm not saying none of it. Like
it's a lot of it's my fault.
Yes,
like,
we don't want to immediately, not take responsibility for anything.
No, of course not. Like, so, at the end of the day, I've made these choices, and at the end of the day, these choices were made by me. Even if they were contributed by outside factors, they were still my choices, and I understand that.